Whatever pitch is where eyes say to me. I stare into the pink of them. Eyes shudder too long upon the iris. Just one. Just the one where the fire is lit. End her. End here. She can't relight the fire in me. She can't ignite burned out coals. I can dance with my teeth and with my tongue alone, like old jazz embracing a note with its lover, the musician. The cannon of my soul brings me with its delegations. Walking on timber disguised as cement, ideals emerge from my salted wounds. I grumble out a culling like gate, whispers of things to marvel upon the altar. All that is left of and for me are generations of rusted shards of steel. She can ignite vivid memories. She sang a memorial for me with a trumpet, standing on burned out coals. Her arms never fold. Tradition is a scab, oppression a cliche, violence accepted, hypocrisy inflected, democracy neglected. How the hell does politics seep onto a lover's lips? When did romance become so dependent upon government and religion? A baby never needed a god's permission to need its mother, to love her, to look upon her, stroke her hair. Kiss your lover lightly, strike out the proof, strike out the noose. The noose of how people get marred and a scar will appear there. It takes a certain kind of misery for an injury to feel so polite. Tradition is a scab. It puts its designs especially tight upon a woman's skin. I knew a woman once or twice. I keep to myself now. To know one of these particular women would be torture. This woman opens her lungs and she says, "This woman be black. This woman be attacked. This woman be slack in a black man's pocket. The backbone of them chocolate and mulatto babies in this here ghetto. This woman be the mark of Jesus when she was child. She assists too much so she be killed by government with style. This woman be slowly dying and don't no one care but her children, and they be too close to dead too. This woman's oldest son be the spitting image of Emmett Till. And it be hips, and it be 1920 gifts, and it be 9/11 riffs, and she be so modern. Like I says to you, I knew a woman once or twice. The drawing up a female condition. Ain't much I know about a male's anatomy, or otherwise. I run off and get caught, I get lost in afflictions. Angel wings get paid off of my woes. They so perfect in droves. I drowned so much until a gun would suffice in my life. Yeah, a gun would suffice. In the cave there is a cage inside of me. It is the color of an ocean casting its beating harm upon this island. Anything sexual inside of me decorates the cage. It does not get in. My birth was a sin, my childhood was a torment. Me as a child, a convicted adult, profiled me a convict. Me as an adult, an overgeneralized, libeled, melody, profiled. In this cage, a tragedy, a convent. See, I only knew to be depressed when sex decorated my cage. Deep in there are all kinds of demons, some skeletal, some reasons. You'll always need emotions. You'll always need emotions. It ain't a feeling, a state of mind, particularly woven exclusively for women. Too many women so stupid in the deck. Too many women mar, encased in by order of revenge. But women, I have never hated you. I try not to anymore. At any time, in spite of, but how much of my race, this race of women, will betray our ties to another? I never made love to a woman when 9 months brought a baby, and not to have the dead ones who died too soon. The author sees too much. And in me he writes Whitmans and Wolf's, revolutions, complexities. The author's heart neglects me, because he is a he and I am a woman brandished in song. The author doesn't collect this thought. A woman must protect her heart. The author doesn't collect this thought. All her author knows is passion. Emotion. I'll never ask you who loves the most, or the hardest, or the loudest. In this body admonish pretense, because love is never absent. Mathematical thesis. We must figure one another out. The real definition of normalcy strictly rests upon anatomy. There is no individualism in normalcy, a world void of human minds and equal yet opposite action. A fraction of an affliction is reaction. I am depleted without this nature, yet I cannot rest upon a system of events. No such thing as content. If it don't come, don't pray. If he stays home, fly away. When you were young, his fist gave you a speech and you loved his teeth. Fist say you loved to smile, so much so that you fell in love with a mouth. And not an intellectual style, and not a heart, and not a soul. You ground out so much history. Pow! Her pain says, I see. There is a girl with bricks for pupils. It's a shame too, 'cause what a soul she has. She puts paint on her face. She looks like Queen Elizabeth. She's real careful about her appearance, see. A woman's disposition is so delicate, and don't she know it? She curls her blonde hair, keeps it in tight curls, flirts with her sex. She is a dangerous fountain, a negligee thought when she walks. On the curve she don't have to whistle to hail a cab or hear how good the sun whispers to the skin. She doesn't linger in the feeling long. Close to home she is pillaged by a stranger who did not want her purse. She don't feel the whisper of the sun no more. I cut my blood today. Upon my wrist lay the proof. Guess I ain't a fan of winning. In truth, the point in living is all jumbled up. It's got contusions in it, in a place where people do not care. Her veins turn to lava and I am outside of me. Becoming her, then we. I cut my blood today. I've been dead anyway. Knots, coils, consciousness, human, labeled, placed under sentences. My name is Eyes, so don't be surprised if I don't see you. My aim is lies, so don't be demised when I can't be you. The rain is dried, so don't compromise if I don't need you. This life is bitter, just look at the way nature don't feed you. The glint of consequence just gets in the way of how I see you. Feminism is only violence to a sadist. Everything about me is intercepted by what a stage meant. I'm narcoleptic, so I never worked out the equal payment. Sure, I'm afflicted, but don't get it twisted, I never sleep. Thus, upon a minute, the heavens be. My name is Eyes, insanity. Don't ever forget your soul. My thighs are religion. My hips are an altar. How much hell can you place there upon breasts before the skin scalds? How many altars does it take to hear one voice? She looked upon sacrilege, his touch, dry ice in the curve of her tongue. Upon her arms she spread out blasphemy with her kisses. She spelled out majesty. The clattering of apathy made her hips malicious and indignant. Her house is a nation, her mother a continent. She never got along with common sense because when she is alone her mind is rendered. At the beginning of her bloodline Nefertiti smiles without her veins. When a woman speaks her mind, she better have a weapon. Eve was presented to me as a bitch, and that's something that a little girl could never forget. I am an artist. I draw and I paint sentences. I make love with the pen which could never own me, nor I it, not really. I make historical context grand old possibilities, and neglect pride where it is not needed. Everything's for the sake of the art, and the art gives all that it can. Except it's real particular about its audience. I am an artist. My sentences cut off my ears so that I could hear. Everyone's a victim. Everyone's a victim. Where's your guard in your bones or in your heart? Look upon stress and be on guard. Everyone's a victim. But Mother Nature will never applaud. At your birth you sought to rob oxygen. Tear flesh, tear against flesh, your very own too. Where's your guard? The answer, victim. In you.
Oh, a bit of a bitter list, cause honestly life's a bitter kiss. A hit and miss is imminent, so I become the Mad Hatter. Guess them cringes opposed the latter. Fuck the mission of bad spatter upon this plate. I rose into escape, became opposed to images of glow inside my soul. Cause when it's flow, things I know. Laugh at how they stressing the rest, just to resemble chess. Like I'm the queen eating the roast, so I'm a toast to these images of ghosts whose pros and cons don't give a damn. No Sam I am, and I never seen green eggs on ham. Shit, even when I was a child, my mind was never that blind. Was shooting rounds and metaphors sublime before the time I could work out the importance of image and kind. Those inside is where I combine with the signs of